fame, money, sex, and murder. It could have been the plot to a Hollywood thriller, but instead it was the bitter, pine wood-scented reality of one of Hollywood's darkest chapters.
There was no stopping him.
There was so much abuse.
We'll probably never see anything like it again.
Tonight on Back Alley Hollywood, the rise and fall of Yule Log. For a story that ended under the neon lights of Hollywood, it may be surprising to learn that it began here, in the quiet logging town of Padawinik.
It was a fucking normal day, just like any other. I was on my morning walk, and, I like to get up there and the essence of the trees. And I was walking around a corner. I ran into, like, a pile of kindling. And there it was, just sitting looking up at me. It was true love.
This was the start of Log's normal Washington upbringing. Homeschooled until he was 16, when a chance encounter at a diner changed the course of history.
Now, I discovered everyone from Elvis's rhythm guitar player to Blahi Badejo, the tall fella who played the alien in that there movie, Alien. But when I first laid eyes on that there log, I tell you, I'd never seen a star shine so bright in my life. I knew I had to bring him to Hollywood.
The City of Angels was still reeling from the Valet riots of '99. The once flawless reputations of aspiring actors had been besmirched, and the entire town was hesitant to bring in any new blood. That's when Log met super agent Donnie Tellerico.
I was just starting out too at that time. The roster was lean. Wasn't representing a whole lot. Yeah, it's kind of dangerous time to take on a new client, what with the riots and all. But there was just something about that damn Log.
Donnie violated all social norms and became fast friends with a piece of wood.
He just had this charisma about him. Everywhere he went, he just drew people to him. I swear, I never seen anything like it. You know, Colonel Murt Bunch. He sure knows how to pick 'em.
While their personal dalliances thrived, their professional relationship had yet to take root.
I couldn't even get him in a room with anybody. No one would give him a shot. What would we do with it? They'd say. It's a log, they'd say. And I'd say, you know what? It's more than just carbon sucked out of the air and compressed into a natural composite of cellulose fibers that are strong in tension and embedded in a matrix of lignin that is resistant to compression. People were just too stupid to understand that.
With doors being slammed in their faces at every turn, Donnie looked to the last resort for has-been and never-was actors. The theater. A production of King Lear that was dubbed by one reviewer as distasteful and surprisingly racist was attended by enigmatic casting director Mira Balaminos. Her only memory of the night was of Log.
They put him in this cute little robe and with a little crown on top of a log but I just couldn't stop laughing. I was hallucinating. I was positive I was hallucinating. Until Donnie called me the next day and told me that was his client up there. I called up my producer friend, set him up with an audition next week.
This would prove to be the break Log was looking for.
I will admit it. I can be a little bit of, as the French say, le perfectionniste when it comes to crafting my feelings. So when they told me they were bringing in a log, I was less than enthusiastic about the entire endeavor.
Same. The audition started.
I had to have him in my film. Big open, second movie. It was the thesis. There's beautiful, deadly. We had to use a fake log for the job. Lug wanted to do it himself, but the suits wouldn't allow it. King Union rules. Lug was so committed, so angry, so much passion. That is when I knew nothing would get in his way.
Hollywood took notice. What was a small taste of success in Log's mouth became a raging tsunami of flavor as the offers started to roll in. Hollywood's new it actor had arrived.
Everyone wanted to work with him, but he was loyal. That was one of his strongest traits, his loyalty. Anyways, I was in production of my next film. I had a belt tailor-made specifically for Lug. It was destiny. And action. I'm gonna win a fucking Oscar.
The premiere of Yule Log was instant Hollywood legend.
And that premiere, that was the hootinest, tootinest, holleringest hoedown I ever did see.
I got so f***ing drunk at that premiere. I'm pretty sure Colonel Bunch had to carry me out of there.
Did I watch the film? Of course not. I spent the entire time chain smoking in the bathroom stall, cursing my existence, and slapping myself in the face. It was an entirely loathsome experience. But people seemed to like it.
The film ended up smashing box office records, becoming a worldwide hit and earning acclaim for everyone involved. But not everyone was basking in the glow of this newfound glory.
Hollywood will change a man. I was happy a Log found his calling, and look, listen to me, you always want to see your family succeed, all right? But I could feel him slipping away.
Coming up,
I had never f***ed a dead body before.
Just started spiraling out of control so quickly.
Well, I mean, what's a man supposed to do when he's pushed the edge like that? Or a log, for that matter.
Now, I had no idea what I was doing.
the success of Yule Log all but cemented superstar status for a young log from rural Washington. But what goes up must always come down.
We expected the offers to keep rolling on in, right? And they did. But he started to feel like he was getting a little bit typecast.
It's a f***ing log. I mean, you looking to cast a log? He's your guy. Great. But he thought he was like a young Marlon Brando or James Dean. Not the actor, though. The porno guy.
He started refusing to go in for log bits unless I got him something different. It took a lot of wrangling, but I made it happen. God forgive me.
Megatron is coming, Prime, and if we don't make a stand now, there won't be anyone left to stop him.
All right, thanks for coming in.
Log would never get a callback, and his spirit was broken.
It was tough for all of us. 1 minute, Log's just this bright, shining star. Next, town just seemed ready to toss him aside.
The seeming derailment of his career sent Log careening into a drug and booze-fueled hellhole.
He didn't even show up to me and Mira's wedding, or our divorce.
Log started climbing things, got everything aside. I mean, he was even linked to the San Alamo Forest Fire, which is just a real mind when you think about it. He's killing his own goddamn kind at that point.
He sent me a splinter. I wasn't sure if it was a gift or a threat.
But just as Log was about to hit rock bottom, he met Emma Sterling.
He was so animalistic, so passionate, so raw. Yeah.
And so Emma put Log in rehab.
Which led us to the Days of Our Lives incident.
Log met the casting director for days in rehab. And it was, the first gig he had locked down in about a year. So there was a lot of pressure on it. Maybe too much.
Let's shoot this motherfucker. Is he okay? He's fine. He's fine. A true professional here.
Yeah, I tried to cover as best I could.
Don't you dare fuck this up, you hear me? I'm a Log. I don't have ears. Just watch. Once the cameras start rolling, Log's all business. Whatever. Action.
Hey.
Why don't you turn me 2 into me 3?
It was 5 lines on a goddamn daytime soap. He was just too far gone already.
The climate of the Me Too movement and its popular sequel, Me Too, would see allegations of Log's behavior surface within minutes on Twitter.
He never came home. The morning he left for days was the last I ever saw him.
I tried writing. I tried calling. Hell, I even tried blowing smoke signals, but I realized that wasn't appropriate after I started doing that. I was just trying to get through to him, I was worried.
Last I heard, he fell in with a bad crowd. Guest stars, supporting actors, background.
I tried to intervene. I really did. I gave him an ultimatum. Stop hanging out with the losers. And get back to the work. He didn't like that. And I remember he leaned in, real quiet, whispered in my ear, "You'll be sorry." Like the Log. See, even at his darkest, he was still sharp as hell.
But as the old saying goes, the dawn is darkest before the light, and this chapter of disgusting Hollywood depravity had yet to reach its warrably, near-yodel-like crescendo. Coming up...
Tara Reid.
Tara Reid?
Tara Reid?
Tara Reid.
Just when things seemed their bleakest, a familiar face emerged with a slight glimmer of hope.
I decided to take my career in a different direction. I started working on a passion project, something I started writing in high school. It was a steampunk reimagining of Bram Stoker's Dracula. I was a genius ahead of my time.
Diane tapped Log to play the lead, but Log's reputation was interfering with finding a leading lady.
We ran a bunch of auditions, and we could not find anyone with chemistry with Log. Until...
Hi, ciao. I'm super famous film actress Tara Reid, and I'm reading for the role of Yara.
Oh no, the space portal is about to blow.
Oh my heavens! What are we gonna do, Cryo Jack? What are we gonna do?
We started shooting the next day.
But the shoot would not go as planned.
Boop, 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 boop. I feel too much passion. I want you. I need you. I love you.
Cut! You are killing me, famous actress Tara Reid. I need you to feel, not to act.
I do feel. I love love. Okay, I don't care who knows it. I love love.
I knew it. You are too close to the material. You are off the project.
Fine. I don't care.
Lug was not happy with this. He was madly in love with her, and he refused to work with anyone else. He had only known her for roughly 11 hours. There was no convincing him. I had to suck up my pride and apologize.
Tara Reid and Log would be married later that day. Despite tension on set and a budget that ballooned to well over $800 million, Cryo Drac opened worldwide on 4th of July weekend in the future year 2003. It was an unmitigated disaster.
Oh, people hated it. They hated it.
The studio lost, I think, close to $1 billion. There's just no recovering from that.
They smashed his star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. And they ate it.
Look, I wanted to be there for him. I tried, damn it, but he holed himself up with that famous film actress, Tara Reid. He refused to talk to anybody.
Unable to handle the scrutiny of what was the biggest box office disaster in film history, Log cut himself off from the world.
I heard he didn't leave Tara Reid's house for a full 6 months. I mean, I did the same in '94 with Dean Cain, but in my defense, I was wasted the whole time.
And when I thought it couldn't get any worse, well, it did.
Coming up next.
911, what's your emergency?
Hello? Hi. This is famous actress Tara Reid. I need help.
Ma'am, did you say this was famous film actress Tara Reid?
Yes.
Wow, that is very cool. I loved American Pie.
Oh, thank you.
I guess everything had just gotten to him. This Hollywood machine chews people up and spits them out. They turned that poor Luke's brain into sawdust.
Log, we're just here to help. Let famous film actress Tara Reid go and we can start talking.
Wow, that is famous film actress Tara Reid. I love my boss's daughter. She also had a very underrated arc on the television show Scrubs.
All right, sir, come out with your branches up and this can all be over.
You'll never take me alive.
Suicide by cop. Little overdone in my opinion.
I still remember getting that phone call. The absolute last news you want to hear when you're at a kid's birthday. Ruined the whole thing for me.
Dave Coulier told me. Well, I was there at Tara Reid's house when it happened. But Dave Coulier told me all about it after.
I mean, it's just a dang old tragedy, I'll tell you what. You just hate to see a star snuffed out before its time like that.
He loved it out here. We both did. But things were simpler back then. And you know what? That's the way I like to remember it.
Log's legacy would not be forgotten. Yule Log went on to be one of the most successful home videos of all time, selling over 1 trillion copies to date.
And it's comforting. And you pop the DVD in, and there he is. Just popping, crackling away. It's like he's in the room there with you.
You don't get into filmmaking with the idea that your art will affect people all over the world. As an auteur, my films, they were just made to be a crack in this facade of society. But something as special as Yule Log, that's a nice feeling.
I don't blame Locke for what happened. You know, yes, I had to go through witness protection for him and everything, but at the end of the day, I loved him. And, you know, I actually surgically got one of his splinters and implanted into my finger. I call him my little prick.
Gone but not forgotten. A phrase as old as time in Hollywood, and a story as f***ing ridiculous as this could only be found there in its back alleys. The back alleys of Hollywood. Back alley Hollywood. Hollywood is back in the alleys. Hollywood is in the back on the next episode of Back Alley Hollywood, the son of Yule Log.